Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smash JT. In the previous episode, I talked about how Limited Run Games has a serious issue with producing enough copies to satisfy the demand of how many people want these games. And I talked about some possible conclusions on how to fix it, like raising the price of the games and things like that. And people weren't too happy about that option, which I kind of wasn't either. And after doing a lot of thinking about this, I feel like I've come to the right answer on how Limited Run Games can fix this big issue they have. Now, I spoke briefly about the background of Limited Run Games in the previous episode, but a little bit more detail on the behind the scenes there. In order to attract developers, Limited Run finances all costs of the game's print run and handles all necessary steps. In return, the developer is charged with the same fee asked by digital distributors. Additionally, titles are released exclusively through their website as mail-order titles. However, what you may not know is Limited Run Games actually produces a different amount of units based off which game they're actually producing. After speaking with people about Limited Run Games, it seems like a lot of people thought that they produce the same amount of games for each game, but that's not necessarily true. As you can see on the Wikipedia site here, they have a different amount for each game that's made, and it seems to vary based off of how many they think they're going to sell or how many they're approved to sell by the developer themselves. While it's not an exact science, like Oceanhorn only had 3,000 copies made, while Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap had 5,000, and Night Trap had 8,000. But what this is telling me is that Limited Run Games is not limited to a specific amount per game that they make. So a good resolution for their problem would be to make a limited amount of a limited edition and then make a whole lot more vanilla copies so that everyone who wants a physical copy can get their hands on one, while there's still a limited amount of special limited editions out there, like the Night Trap with the cassette tape and things like that. While it doesn't fix the problem completely, I mean, you're still going to have people pissed off that they didn't get the Night Trap with the cassette tape. At least they'd be able to get their hands on Night Trap, which would alleviate the biggest problem that they have right now is people can't get their hands on physical copies of games that they really want for a fair price. And I don't really see an issue with saying, alright, let's do a pre-order on Night Trap vanilla copies, and however many we pre-order we'll produce, and then limit it to that. It's still limited run, so they have vanilla copies, they have a limited amount of them, however many they pre-ordered, and they still have their special limited edition stock that is really in short supply for those ultra collectors out there that really want those hard to find items. I think that's the perfect solution for how Limited Run Games should work moving forward. And that's just my feelings on the issue. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say below, because last time I did this video, I had some awesome comments, really thoughtful, and I really appreciate that. So thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you next time.